I'm here today with James and Ethan from the under 18 football team. Um, James, Southend away. Take us through the game, please.
Yeah, a frustrating day. There's a bit of context behind the performance, I feel. It's the first away game we've had since going back to school. Um, and you could see this week that the boys looked like their arousal levels and focus wasn't quite there. Um, the manner of the goals that we conceded and the timing would suggest that as well. Um, and so that's certainly something that we'll need to review again, and we mentioned that after the game last week. Um, there was obviously a little bit of a come down from the performance against Northampton, which was excellent. Today we've had to show a little bit more resilience. We've come back from 1-0 down, 3-1 down, to win 4-3 right at the end. Some positives in the sense that we looked like we were fit, we looked like we were strong, and despite not playing well, the boys were able to win. So from their point of view, they'll be pleased. But from my point of view, looking at the performance in terms of how we built, especially in the middle third, and how we defended, just wasn't at the same level that we've sort of become accustomed to in the last few weeks. So lots to certainly improve on, both on and off the pitch.
Ethan, 4 unbeaten, 3 wins, 1 draw. Your thoughts?
Well, yeah, we started the season off really well. Like the last 3 games have been good, but today we weren't good enough, and we all know that. And we know we need to perform better if we want to go far and do how we can do this season.
Why do you think today the performance wasn't up to the standard?
There's quite a few things. Like James said, we've just gone back to school this week, and we had such great performance last week. Some of the boys might have been too confidently and thought we could have won it, not playing 100%, which is obviously not true. You can see that.
Do you think the goals that considered today could be prevented?
Yeah, we conceded 2, one at the beginning of the game, one after half time. So both annoying times to concede and quite a few mistakes were made. So we know we need to just be more energetic when we come out and just be better.
Come back to you, James. What is next for AFC Wimbledon Academy?
Next week we've got Oxford in the second round of the Youth Alliance Cup. It's our first game in that competition. We had a bye in the first round. Oxford always a really tough test. The boys have had a nice reminder this weekend about their standards and the intensity and the focus that they need to have on and off the pitch. There have been things this week which we know that we need to be better at, from the boys leading themselves a little bit more. And these things are a work in progress, and you always have these little stumbling blocks, but it's important now that they reflect honestly in how they're prepared and how that affected their performance, to make sure that come next week that we are back into the performance levels that we know we're more than capable of.
Thanks, James. Thanks, Ethan.